It's just a one-off, trying something, didn't really work. But no, they brought it back. They're using it versus FPX. And unfortunately, in this round at least, well, it hasn't gone great.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Only Goldamenta left alive, and he's gone pretty quickly. 1-0. FPX take the lead here on Icebox defensive side. I believe Kellogg's bought up a Sheriff as well, so they've got some capability to take long-range fights. But that wall down from Angel, it sections them off and leaves Avova isolated. Now, though, he's got support in the form of Kellogg's, but a missed shot makes it that little bit more difficult. Both Angel and Zipan are one hit to the body by these Sheriffs. Angel goes down right off the bat, but the defuse is underway and Nuke needs to wide swing. He gets the first and it's not managed to pull him off the defuse in time. Oh no, this could be the operator dropped. The dash is even heard. Mixwell knows now these players are towards the spawn and he's gonna pick off two of them. That is disgusting, even if he even gets the last one. Early commitment of the ultimate.
I don't mind it, as long as they keep it clean. Like, if this is going to be used to basically build up your economy and make sure there's absolutely no chance for any FPX shenanigans, I'm alright with it. Like, just make this as awkward as humanly possible. And you know what? With the amount of kills that Mixwell is getting, it'll be back in no time. Like, the man is just farming up those stats. As said, like, in some of the early performances we saw versus Fnatic going through the qualifier, he was truly unbelievable. And the plant looking to come in. Demasig trying to lurk around the edge. There'll be a free kill for him at least, but the trades come in thick and fast, still leaving this with an advantage in the favor of G2. Now Angel, he's desperately trying to clear out the site, but they're actually quite far back at this point. The peak, though, actually hands him a kill.
That could be a way back in. An opening for them. Goldamenta coming around the side. The spike already halfway defused. It's going to be fully, and they're not able to stop him. FPX are just getting away with, and now this plant is in danger. Those players being swung on towards yellow. Goldamenta is at least able to take down one, but FPX can gather their troops and go in for this one.
Yeah, again, this was one of those rounds where you're almost hoping that your remaining players on the other side of the map can cut off rotations, do a little bit of damage, try and pull some players away.
Or garnish, as Vansili would say. Shadow, not able to get away with that one. And now the opening is there. They can get on this site for the plant, but they just keep on taking kills. Why wouldn't you? Two-man advantage as FPX cower back, and Kellogg's comes in with the ultimate. The first kill is his, but Xiao trades it back.
They're going to even push onto Xiao. Last bullet left. Now, he would have to not only get the ace, he has to get, like, the ace +1.
So we can get out of here. The risk is we see Nukia moving down towards spawn. And if he comes up through middle, he can completely cut Xiao off. But it looks like everybody is going towards the spawn, so it's okay. The vision I had was Avova, Goldamenta. They move towards defender spawn. You know, Xiao dashes down mid and then gets caught. But instead...
Avova sat in this corner. We've seen him do so much damage before. We know the individual skill of this man. Nuki already picking off one. They actually don't clear him, and they're slowly being picked apart. It comes down to the 1 versus 1, and Xiao will just about drag it through. You almost just think, if Avova gets that kill on him, that is actually the round done. Yeah. Too close for comfort for FPX, but they will get...
Now they have to do it on raw aim, and they're locked out of the site. The spray with the Vandal, well, it's not going to work. There's 5 players staring at him, and although Goldamenta picks up 1, that will be all he gets. We go to another defuse for FPX, another round win, getting them 6-3 on the board, despite some incredibly close rounds.
He's just that man. He's always in the corner. They even expect him to be there, but it doesn't matter. Demasig is so clinical. Oh, that is just brutal. Like, the thing is, you knew that you mentioned it. You mentioned Angel's flank. He's already managed to pick off one. Mixwell gets into the corner, but it seems like Shadow is prepared for it. And now it's left into a 1 versus 3 for Kellogg's. Trying to pull this one back. Wrapping around the site. Spotted by Xiao. The shot's missed, but he's isolated. He's pulled back into an awkward position. And it's going to be an 8th round on the board for FPX.
No need for this.
There's already a push coming through it. The drone trying to clear him out, but Angel's prepared for it. He's ready and waiting. Zipan will, however, go down. Oh, it's awkward, but Angel gets away with it. And now the rest of the team have to try and pressure onto him, but it's Avova's wrap from behind that could be the difference maker, and they're going to bring back Kellogg's as well.
then used his shadow step across to get back to his teammates. Now they've got that advantage. They've got the res in. Everything is going G2's way right now. FPX are on the back foot and trying to buy their way back, and it doesn't look like it's even possible. There's 3 players behind yellow. They'll have to isolate so many duels, and they are just traded on again and again. That is G2 picking up 4 rounds to get that plant in. Avova's trying to sneak up on him, and the right click is good for the kill. Now those surrounded. There's players 1 versus 3 to try and make this recovery. We said they need the pistol, and they do not have it. FPX, they pull up on 9 rounds, looking likely.
Seeing a round that is looking like it's well and truly over. Of course, not much invested into this from G2 whatsoever. He's going to be slowly breaking through the wall. Now, he does have one of his own, but it's whether that piece of utility is actually worth being used. And you know what? Zipan has decided he's not even going to give him the chance. Nice shot from Mixwell, though. A couple of dinks, but it's not really going to match up to anything too expensive for FPX. If Kellogg's can maybe get one more, though, that would at least make this round quite costly.
25 HP. I'm not so sure about that one. And a nice attempt, let's say. We end up on double digits for FPX. Avova about to be wolfed out as well. They know exactly where he is thanks to the tiger dog animal. But Kellogg's, he's able to shut down Xiao, making his way towards this smoke where Zipan's waiting on the edge to swing through and take a kill. A free upgrade in weaponry for him, and he's going to need it. Oh no, in fact, he sticks with the Spectre, making his way around to find the first, and now this could be the 3K to close it. It is 11 on the board for FPX. Zipan, he goes, he kills, and move towards the A site, which is the correct decision. Now 5-man stacked as FPX run right on into this meat grinder, and it's Avova to grab 2. A slow goes down, a wall on the left. They're just going to focus up on Shadow, but when I say they, I notice Avova's the only one left. He's going to ace out this round, and another clean shot to Angel makes this oh so doable. Look at the HP. 2 shots to Xiao. Shadow is 1 hit, but they're going to swing together, and Shadow takes him easily. 12-4. That lifeline that it looked to be.
Both of these teams went to overtime. Now, sure, that doesn't mean that every game is going to be that way. This is ridiculous. Koldamenta, though, he's woken up, but the res is going to come back through. Zipan trying to hold on, but Kellogg's has found another.
Now, this is starting to look good for G2 in this round. It does seem like a consolation prize, if anything.
No.
Oh, they can't lose this one, Tom. They can't lose this one. Dimasic's already got himself a double, evened up the numbers. Xiao waiting inside middle, knows exactly where Nukia is. Neither player expects him to be here, and why would they? A free kill to Avova, and Mixwell left to clutch it out. 1 versus 2. The defuse is tapped. He hopes that someone peeks him, but the sprays confirm that they're far away, and as the wall falls down, Xiao just taps him. This was domination from FPX. He's hoping for the timing. He's almost ran right past them. In fact, they don't even notice that he's here. The fault that they still don't know. The flash comes in, and Shadow's good for 1. Another popped, and an awkward fight. Not an easy kill at all. Koldamenta grabs himself that 1, but with Mixwell being alone, well, he didn't really stand much of a chance, did he? And I think if you just take a look at how things are shaping up right now for FPX in this series, they have the driver's seat. They're looking so strong. And here's that was such a good opportunity, man. If that flash doesn't go through, Dimasic possibly gets his ultimate basically online at the very start of the game, which is dangerous coming into a bonus round. But with him going down, that's a very valuable kill for G2. In fact, another goes their way. Oh, that's such a disgusting skin, Xiao, but I'm sure a couple disgusting shots are on the way. The Ares good for 2. Barely even able to identify that weapon when it's got the minima skin on. Let's see if he can get another here. Kellogg's going to be tagged up. Oh, the temptation to spam. There. Well, we saw Zipan's coming up behind. He's on his way through main, and he hasn't got a teammate anymore, Tom.
A couple of knives going through, but not quite connecting. Another missed, and is back to the SMG, leaving Kellogg's on just 26 HP, but he gets it with the last knife!
Apologies to the designer who made it. I'm sure that was what you were asked to make.
Someone bought it.
Hey, someone did, and someone's using it for a couple of kills. That was such a play. Oh my god.
I'm excited for that one. What?
Last player standing.
They shouldn't have got that kill.
You cannot
They definitely shouldn't have got that kill.
That's not how this works. And Shadow Okay, is the gun gonna get picked up? No, it's not. That's already the dash gone. We're going to see the Seekers expended as well. That would give at least a little bit of extra information. There's 3 players on their site. So they are pushing into what is a majority stack. But Angel, I think maybe he thought it was a little bit more covered off than he was. So being picked off early. Shadow at the back in a problematic scenario. Now the Shadow's fallen as well. It will leave him alone. But we know what this man can achieve. The Wolf going to be coming through. And it dives just as he pushes. And that will be Avova to trade things out.
Nukia is caught in the corner, though. They can definitely isolate him. Dimisic doesn't have hot hands online, but Nukia gets dropped anyways. Now that's a weapon to be retrieved. Dimisic getting that little bit of an upgrade. Doesn't have any flashes either with the wall. Will that come into play? And it looks like it's just aim duels, and there's the first going his way. Ultimate online, it's going to be popped, and they're going to commit to it. Mixwell pops the flash, swings out wide, but Dimisic deals with him. He'll even get it halfway for his teammate. What a nice guy.
I'm a little bit disappointed, I'll be honest. Like, G2...
ready to swing. Already caught the first, and now they are completely... Whoops. Oh, that was close. Kellogg's almost gets taken down. Nukia falls to the Hunter's Fury. Xiao getting so much value for that ulti. And this push is... I mean, it's been stopped before it can even start.
Last player standing.
I thought for a moment that was going to be a kill for Mixwell. Kellogg's, he's got the spike back, but that's about the only positive, and they know exactly where he is as well. Flawless round from FPX, a little bit invested into that one.
I don't think Shadow can really peek here, right? They're playing off his Hunter's Fury. They've spotted a bunch of players. Now he's got an extra... He's just swinging on it. And that's the problem. Because now what do you have to get you back on site? So Angel did make it into the back, obviously. But at this stage, you know, that's another isolated player. They've got to rush in. And luckily, in those blind rushes, they don't get punished. FPX.
Last player standing.
Not exactly easy, and Dimisic makes it that little bit more difficult. Mixwell on 11 HP, the flash, but it's all for nothing. There we go. Okay, I got a little bit scared, I'm not gonna lie.
We're going to have the push coming through. Kellogg's, he is leading the charge. And Coldament is actually already going to get rid of Zipan. You can see some utility being put into play to try and deny these aggressive pushes. Kellogg's, though, oh, he's even expected, but he still hits the headshot and gets rid of Xiao. All right.
He's still going. He's still going. What is he?
Does he want to get his
absolute madman?
No, they're actually just going
for paranoia. They're actually sending it in. Oh my god! What? That was interesting.
It's the pistol ultimate force fire rounds that seem to be working for them. Oh no!
Shao, my man, coming out with the Odin. No. That's what I like to see. That's not what I like to see, though. Mixwell creeps his way up through short, and there's the kill, the cancellation of Dimisic's ult, followed by the execution. But Shadow is here to trade it back. He's keeping it into even numbers and looking for even more. Luckily, that flash caught him, but I see him posturing the Rolling Thunder, and in it comes a Kellogg's. He's actually gotten him. How has he gotten away with that? The round seems to be going their way. Shadow, the final remaining player to turn this one in to an FPX win. Avova making a sneaky play inside the smoke. Hasn't been detected. Shadow has to clear absolutely everything. And Avova knows exactly where he is. The spike is tapped. The smoke dissipates. And Avova, oh, I like the little fake flash going out. He's just playing cat and mouse, running down the clock and finishing him off. What an insane shot from Kellogg's, though. I don't know if we have a replay of that.
They're going to go running into this B side, maybe expecting that there's a couple of players on the other side. And Xiao, he's actually already going to be lost. It leaves Shadow alone, but I don't think they expected him to be there. Luckily, there's a quick trade from Nuki, which gives them a chance.
Nukia's rolling the dice on this one, playing up close. A Phoenix about to flash through. He's blinded, but he's got the angle, only for the one kill. Coldamenta back sight with the Odin, looking to return some of that favor that Xiao gave him earlier, but it ain't gonna happen. Angel with the one tap to bring them into the lead even further. 6-4 now on the board. That was a really good attempt by G2, though. They get that sight in the 1-for-1 trade. If they even get one more kill on Nukia there, and it was possible for them to just blitz out onto the site without getting that trade, you could have seen that swing G2's way.
I think the other thing as well is if just at this point, they need to be shutting down Demasik a little bit easier. Like, that is ridiculous now that he's just been able to straight peek into mid, find 2 kills, and then it's like, oh, it's okay, guys, we'll just bring him back again. Like, he is having an unbelievable performance individually, but you have to start taking a look at G2 and going, okay, if this man's just flashing out short every round, how are you not shutting this down? There you go.
Oh my.
Well, let's see what FPX can do. We know they like to go for these retakes, and it's already going pretty damn well. 2 kills coming up. Mixol is going to be able to get the trade. That's a rifle found at least, but Xiao, he's just doing this on the Odin. He cleans it up alongside Shadow. A solid take, some fantastic entries, but the retake from FPX is even better.
Glorious stuff there. Look, at the end of the day, you look at this round and think G2...
He now has very little to play with. The paranoia might be able to do something. A nice shot at least onto Demasik, but he is stunned as he tries to make his way through. 68 HP, 4 players to find. I think we're looking at an 8-4.
Yeah, you know what, Tom? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to swing your way as well, especially because it looks like FPX are going to barrel onto this one together. You've got the Odin spam and the double peek up top. There was no way out of there for Avova. The defuse assured to come through, and FPX will hit 8 at the halftime. This is a strong position to play from.
Yeah, I think the thing I'm loving about this half especially... Well, now this is something that looks a little bit more familiar. The Zipham push into middle is normally so deadly, and he's got Demasik alongside him. This time, Nuki, he's only on 38 HP. Even getting 1 there would have been an absolute miracle. And this split through mid, this is the classic. This is what we've seen from FPX so many times before. Kellogg's trying to hold the line. Avova at least getting 1, but on just 20 HP. What can he really hope to achieve? He needs Quarterfinal to go huge. He gets nothing. Why?
I don't want it anymore. I'll play Classic. It's fine. Avova, he's got a nice little fight for himself here, but as he tucks away, Shadow's quick to trade. They've got the site, but they can't really plant just yet. You gotta have those reinforcements come through. But Xiao, the timing for Xiao. Mixwell, this guy's just getting wrecked on timing every single round, it seems. He has no chance. Nuki and Kellogg's the last remaining players, but I don't want to count Kellogg's out of it for 1 second, and that's exactly why. Such a quick shot, man. What does this guy eat for breakfast?
Nuki, he's going to at least break himself the door, get a little bit closer onto the site, start this 1v2 with at least the first kill. And although it's a very costly round.
Right here, yeah, FPX are performing incredibly well, but G2 look lost. And I could say it was because it was FPX's map pick the first time round, but here on Ascent, they're just being picked apart. Now, this round, obviously not a good example of it because they've only got pistols, but maybe the best example would be it's 11-4. Right on the head, and Shadow is just waiting to pop this rolling thunder. Here they come blitzing through the wall. The paranoia, a good counter. The flash is in right away, but Nuki wasn't caught by it. This is a good response by G2. Angel lined them up and almost took Kellogg's down. Luckily, he'd already been healed up, and at this stage, it looks done. Surely, the flash to come around the corner, another to follow suit, and here's the big peak, the big challenge, and Demasik away with 3. How has this ended up in this position? The spike still needs to be diffused. Mixwell luckily rushes him down and leaves Xiao all by himself, and somehow he ends up winning it. They've actually gotten away with that round. And well, G2, they couldn't win a 5v2, and they got a 3v4.
See, I've seen a lot of things to make me think that, like, a lot of Breach's utility is just weaker because people can still get kills while using it. And then Shadow has come in this series, and, like, he's been keeping up with Demasik, who's just been running around headshotting everyone. This has been a performance and a half from FPX. We talk about statements